Oh, wow. Look how clean. Water.
Around Syracuse, New York, you have to wash your car pretty often. And every season has its dirt, you know. In the springtime, right now, there's a lot of pollen in the air and puts a kind of a yellow coating on your vehicle. And then in the summer, it can get really dusty. And in the fall, it's kind of sloppy. And of course, the worst of all is winter. Not only is the salt really sloppy, but it's not good for your car. And so I'm bringing you today to my favorite car wash here in East Syracuse. I'll show you in a second while I like it. But we're pulling in here. It's the kind where you wash your own vehicle and you put in the quarters. I like the do-it-yourself car washes where you put in the quarters. This one takes minimum of $3. I put usually $5 in. Today I'm going to put even more than that because I'm videotaping. But I like all the choices you hear. I especially like the foam brush. I do the whole vehicle with the foam brush. You know, there's a way to get the vehicle clean. There's a way to clean stuff effectively, and there's other ways that are not quite so effective. And so I'll show you how I do it here, and we'll talk about Jesus and how he cleanses things. I don't know how many quarters I've put in, but we're right up there now. I'll do a little rinse first, just to get the vehicle wet, get off some of the mud. Hey, how you doing? Whoa! Do my floor mats, of course. Then I switch over to the foam brush. Oh, I really like this foam brush. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I'll love that. If Luca was here, he'd probably try to eat this stuff. Whipped cream, you know. Did you ever notice that when Jesus turned water into wine, his first recorded miracle, the first sign that he has power over nature, there's nothing beyond his control, that he asked the attendants at the wedding to use ceremonial jars. Did you ever notice that? They were jars used usually to do ceremonial washing of Jewish people. Jesus used them to turn water into wine. Think about it. And in just a few verses later, in one of his first major confrontations with the Jews, he cleanses the temple. His way of cleansing and the religious way of cleansing are two different things. You know, all car washes are not the same. Well, all cleansing of the soul is not the same. And that's what we will talk about in home fellowship tonight. How to get clean the Lord's way. In the Lord's wash for the soul. Oh, wow. Look how clean. Water cleanses. Did you ever notice the theme of water in the Gospel of John? And it continues in the next couple of chapters, and we'll be talking about that really soon. I know my kids love to go to the car wash. They'd probably love
what I'm doing right now. If you could keep them from squirting each other, right?